Hello, this is Dylan Kekoa, and this is DC Motors. DC motors take advantage of electromagnetism to turn an electric current into mechanical motion. You can take a metal coil and run an electric current through it, and then having two magnets on opposite sides of the coil face each other, the magnetic field will make the coil turn and therefore produce mechanical energy. You can figure out which way the force will be applied by using the left hand rule. Given B, the force, the magnetic field, I, the current, you can use the left-hand rule to figure out which way F, the force, will be applied. Here's an example of a circuit that could be used as a DC motor. It is imperative to have one side of the coil only be insulated on one side. If you do not do this, the coil will only spin halfway, and then the force will send it back, and it will not fully rotate. Here is an example of what a DC motor would look like. On the left, there's a picture of one, and on the right, there's a video of one in motion. The reason this coil spins is because of electromagnetism. When you think about it, electricity is just moving electrons, and magnetic fields influence all particles that move through them. When you have these two combine, all the electrons end up moving the coil itself. You can really see how the DC motors can be improved and turned into a very powerful thing that the world needs. We can use DC motors to create something called a conveyor belt that would be able to move a large amount of materials in a short amount of time and therefore produce more money. We could use a DC motor to create a hydraulic pump that will move water up hills much faster than any other way we have now. As you can see, this is a very important product that could revolutionize the world as we know it. So it is good to invest in it now, and you will make much more money in the future.